The moors stretched, desolate and unforgiving, wind howled, rain lashed. Above the small village of Millhaven, Blackthorn Castle loomed, a fortress of cold stone and dark secrets. It cast a long shadow over the lives of the villagers. They spoke of curses in hushed tones, their faces grim. Blackthorn Castle was a place of whispers and dread. Legend claimed that a darkness had fallen upon the castle with the arrival of the Blackthorn family generations ago. Each heir seemed to meet a tragic end. Whispers of a vengeful spirit echoed through the village. The villagers kept their distance. They feared the castle and the curse it held. Old tomes spoke of a curse that began with a betrayal. A knight once loyal to the crown had turned against his king. Imprisoned in the castle's dungeon, he vowed revenge. His spirit, they said, still roamed the halls, seeking justice. The villagers prayed for protection, lighting candles in the church. But the castle gates remained closed, a barrier between the living and the dead. On nights of the full moon, the castle seemed to come alive. Shadows moved in the corridors, and whispers filled the air. Letters from the past hinted at a hidden treasure, a secret that could break the curse. A treasure chest buried deep within the castle awaited discovery. Brave villagers ventured into the castle grounds, hoping to find the key to their salvation. In the castle's library, ancient manuscripts held clues to the curse's origin. From the highest tower, one could see the vast moors, a reminder of the castle's isolation. Storms often raged above the castle, as if nature itself was angry. The villagers huddled in their homes, fearing the wrath of the curse. In the castle chapel, candles flickered, casting eerie shadows. The Blackthorn family, stern and proud, watched over the castle from their portraits. The courtyard, once bustling with life, now lay abandoned and overgrown. The well, its water dark and still, reflected the castle's tragic history. The villagers gathered, discussing ways to lift the curse. An ancient key, found in the depths of the castle, promised hope. As the door creaked open, light streamed in, revealing a hidden room. The villagers entered, their eyes wide with awe at the artifacts within. An old journal, its pages filled with handwritten notes, told the story of the curse. As they read, understanding dawned and determination filled their hearts. With the dawn of a new day, hope began to rise in Millhaven. United, the villagers worked together, determined to break the curse and reclaim their future. The curse's origin was a tale as old as the castle itself. It began with two brothers, Alaric and Corvus Blackthorn. Alaric, the elder, was noble and kind. He was beloved by the people. Corvus, consumed by envy, craved his brother's power. One stormy night, Corvus struck. He lured his brother to the castle gardens. There, beneath the twisted branches of a blackthorn tree, Corvus plunged a dagger into Alaric's heart. As Alaric lay dying, he cursed Corvus and his descendants. Their line, he swore, would be plagued by misfortune and untimely deaths. The curse was recorded in an ancient manuscript hidden away in the castle's library. For generations, the Blackthorn family tried to uncover the secrets of the curse. Scholars and mystics were brought in, but none could break the curse. The family portrait in the Great Hall showed the faces of those who had suffered. Mothers wept for their lost children, and fathers mourned their fallen sons. The curse seemed to seep into the very land, turning the once vibrant forest into a place of shadows. Villagers spoke of strange lights and ghostly figures seen in the woods at night. The castle itself became a symbol of the family's dark legacy. In a desperate bid for redemption, some family members turned to the church. Priests and holy men were called upon to cleanse the family of its sins. Rituals were performed, but the curse remained unbroken. The weight of the curse bore heavily on each generation. As the years passed, the castle stood as a silent witness to the family's suffering. Each new heir would look upon the portrait of Alaric and remember the betrayal that started it all. And so, the tale of the Blackthorn curse continued, a dark shadow over the family and their castle. The betrayal of blood was a story that would never be forgotten, etched into the very stones of Blackthorn Castle. Generations passed. The curse lingered. Lady Eleanor, a woman of grace and spirit, arrived at Blackthorn Castle. She was to become the wife of Lord Cedric Blackthorn, the latest in the cursed lineage. Their marriage was one of convenience, not love. Eleanor found herself a prisoner within the castle walls. Cedric, a man of ambition and cruelty, showed her no warmth. Eleanor, trapped in a loveless union, found solace only in the castle's vast library. The library held secrets, ancient texts that spoke of the curse's origins. One night she discovered a hidden compartment in the library. Inside she found an ancient book, its pages filled with cryptic symbols and forgotten lore. She kept her discovery a secret, fearing Cedric's reaction. Cedric, meanwhile, grew more paranoid and restless. The curse's grip tightened, distorting his mind and soul. Eleanor hid the book under her bed, her only hope for redemption. Night after night she worked tirelessly, driven by a glimmer of hope. With renewed determination she returned to the castle, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. The library became her sanctuary, a place where she could fight against the darkness that surrounded her. Her resolve never wavered, even as the curse's shadow loomed ever larger. With the ancient book in hand, Eleanor vowed to break the curse and free the Blackthorn lineage from its dark fate. Generations of despair had weighed heavily on the shoulders of the Blackthorn lineage. Yet in the heart of the nearby village, hope began to stir. The curse's grip on Blackthorn Castle had not gone unnoticed. Whispers of its dark legacy reached the ears of a brave young woman named Ilara. Driven by determination, Ilara rallied the villagers. Together they resolved to confront the curse that had plagued their land for centuries. As dawn broke, the villagers ventured towards the foreboding walls of Blackthorn Castle. Ilara led the way, her resolve unwavering. Inside, they found Lady Eleanor's journal, detailing her struggle and discoveries. Among the dusty tomes, Ilara discovered an ancient book with cryptic symbols. Its pages revealed a ritual to cleanse the curse. With the villagers by her side, Ilara prepared to perform the ritual. The air was thick with anticipation as Ilara began to recite the ancient incantations. The curse's grip began to loosen, its dark tendrils retreating. A brilliant light enveloped the castle, banishing the shadows. The villagers watched in awe as the curse was lifted. The village erupted in joyous celebration. Ilara, the courageous young woman, was hailed as a hero. The curse was broken and a new chapter began for Blackthorn Castle and its people. The legacy of Blackthorn Castle was rewritten, its dark history transformed into a tale of courage and triumph. Years passed and the story of Blackthorn Castle became a legend. The castle, once feared, was now a place of wonder. Visitors came from far and wide to hear the tale of curses and redemption. The villagers, no longer living in fear, thrived. The legacy of the Blackthorn family was rewritten, and the castle stood as a testament to the power of courage and unity. The once foreboding walls of Blackthorn Castle now echoed with laughter and joy. The grand hall, where the final ritual had taken place, became a venue for celebrations and gatherings. The villagers often recounted the bravery of Ilara and Lady Eleanor, their stories passed down through generations. In the castle's garden, vibrant flowers continued to bloom, a living symbol of the newfound peace. The fountain, clear and serene, attracted visitors who marveled at its beauty and the legend behind it. Children played in its waters, their laughter a stark contrast to the castle's dark past. Ilara, now a revered elder in the village, often sat by the fountain, sharing tales of courage and unity with the young ones. Her eyes, once filled with determination, now shone with pride and contentment. She had fulfilled her destiny and witnessed the transformation of her homeland. The village itself prospered, its people united by the shared experience of overcoming the curse. New homes and shops sprang up, and the community thrived in an atmosphere of mutual support and camaraderie. The annual festival, held to commemorate the lifting of the curse, attracted visitors from distant lands, eager to be part of the legacy of Blackthorn. As the sun set over Blackthorn Castle, casting a golden hue over its ancient stones, it stood as a beacon of hope and resilience. The shadows that once haunted its halls were replaced by a warm, inviting glow. The legacy of Blackthorn was no longer one of sorrow and despair, but of triumph and unity, and so the story of Blackthorn Castle lived on. A timeless reminder of the power of courage, the strength of unity, and the enduring spirit of those who dared to change their fate. The castle, once a symbol of darkness, now stood as a testament to the light that can emerge from even the darkest of places.